Let's take a look. Sounds on. Just let me know if you're missing some sounds of the game, and let me find a way. Bavengers on the left side, yeah, and SB on the right side as well. So, lystic will play on the Abrams. 740 Sheriff will take place on the Mirage. Infernus for Dynamo. Abicon will take place on the Kelvin, and MikaelS will be play on his main person, Paradox, the best Paradox of the Europe server so far. Disaster, Sonia, Iris, Fima, Kenny, and Senate, the roster of the Subhumans team. And Ivy will be for the Disaster, Sonia will play on the Pocket, Iris will be Shift, Remote will play on the Inviscas, and we are missing the first track of the game already. Abrams with a Paradox taking a lead by that one. Kenny will take Vindicta and Xenon, the ideal, the true ideal will play on the Haze. And what about the solo lanes? Pocket against Talon, the Haze versus Infernus on the side lanes, and the 2x2 by Abrams Paradox, as we said before, she with the Whiskas playing together. Kelvin with the Mirage against the Ivy and Vindicta. So I think Mirage with the Kelvin will be that successful against the Ivy and Vindicta on this start. Not like a counter pick, but more strengthful point all that way. Another double kill is coming. Zog and lystic continues with their fashion with that high pressure on. We're missing that fight, and Pocket with Whiskas going back to the lane. Let me take a look for the builds. I don't think we're gonna find any new features on the early laning builds. But Ivy and Vindicta on the highest pressure on there against the Mirage and Kelvin. So far, Samo will be fine with the lane against Pocket. Maybe Pocket will beat him up a bit, but look at this gunfight and this new feature with a tower assist. While your enemy just trying to chase on you on the back line on the Tier 1 tower, that's gonna be the huge damage on. And Whiskas with Shiv also trying to be that aggressive as much as they can, but I think the rest of control is going up to the Babenjor side, and another contest of the kill for the MikaelS. He's taking down Iris. Another running out for the Vindicta, but nothing works out for the Subhuman side, and they are losing more and more kills right here. 5-0 since the start. 3 AP difference, and Silence also looks that grateful for the Bavengers. And I have to say, Subhumans just in trouble. They're missing that much on the start. But maybe we're gonna take a little freeze. We have to relax a bit. But Bavengers still making the huge house for their double lane on the left side of the mid. That could force some kind of ganks from the Subhuman side, but since they have not that strongest lane with the Ivy and Vindicta, they can't do that for sure. And Haze against the Infernus also getting this interesting gunfight, and Demons have to leave that way, and Xenon will take a lead on his own off lane. It's a great point for the Subhumans to start their own comeback, because I was saying about the early advantage on the Bavenjor side, and they will stick to that, because Pocket will be in trouble just in a moment. He's using this luggage, but no more time for a cloak out push. And that's the end. A little gank is coming to the left side on the mid area, I mean the right, yeah, because that's the reverse hub, but you know the bubble, the first bubble is coming in, and the ulti for Xenon doesn't work pretty well, so it's gonna be that easy dodge for that line, and not gonna miss anything out from that gang perspective. And Subhumans, they were trying to use some utilities for the ganks, but it didn't work at all, and Dynamo taking down the first tower on the right lane, making another advantage point for the Bob side. Here is a gank for the mid-right side, but again and again, that not gonna work out, or Whiska will be swapped by the Paradox. Another Mirage comes in, and Infernus also right here. There was a huge damage by the fire. But I think we're gonna miss only Whiskas after that fight. And MikaelS taking down Shiv on the left side of this area. It was a solo dual shield against the Paradox. And the 6k advantage by the Net Force also works out for the Bob team. And another tower is going down. The first lane was on the right side, and now the right side of the mid also under control for the Bob side. Now MikaelS will try to keep going with this success wave of success with the ganking stuff and everything like that. What about 7? He's trying to turn it on in good condition by the power. But meantime, trying to focus up on the both sides of the game. Yeah, the physical damage and spirit power as well. Will take some time to grow up. But in terms of the Net Force, about the 9k difference in both sides with the course. Not looking that bad. Maybe a bit difference. Yeah, with a slight advantage for the buff endurers since they were starting this huge gank wave. And the 8 minute is coming in, and the Rune of Spirit and mid boss will be on the board just in a moment. But there is no more fights unless Kelvin trying to take off this Abi from the fly position. As you can see, it's just debating nothing else. Or maybe MikaelS will do some interesting feature on this Tier 1 tower. And the bubble is coming in, the first snowball will work out properly. Abrams going from the back, and Shiv trying to leave that fight himself. Pocket is also right here, but there is no more chance to escape after that luggage usage. And the whole regroup process will gonna out with that Infernus pick off, and another great opportunity to get a kill on the Viscous. Will Bavinger continues that since Tier 1 tower is going down on the right side of the map, and Xenon trying to play for the Nat Wars for that time since his team is going down one by one, and another kill on the Shiv, and the Walker is going down. Pocket trying to enable that frag against the Mirage himself, and Whiskas following him up, and Shark will be taken down. Paradox is trying to get another Tier 1 tower on the left side of mid. And I assume Subhumans team will be in a huge trouble since they are losing that much objectives over the map. And less than 30 seconds left till the first appearance of the Warden of Spirit, and the mid boss will be on the board as well. I think in that advantage from the start, Bavengers could get everything they want, like first iron, and maybe the mid boss will be the great addition for them to keep that dominance on. But the first fight initiated by the Subhuman side, and they're trying to catch up the Infernus, but it's not that easy as they think, like, and Avengers just regroup together. Another debuff push over that tower. And the Guardian will make a long time damage against the enemies with Aster and Iris trying to make their best, but they got only 2 kills over there. They take down Kelvin and Infernus, but I think the Avengers will reverse sweep that easily. Also taking down after that fight against the lystic on Abrams, and Vindicta trying to escape, but there is no more chance at 7. Just leave that solo lane to help his own team alive. Ivy solo fight against the 2 enemies, but at the same time, and Dynamo will take him off as well. Whiskas was a bit late here. Another Walker is going down. And Avengers going to make that more and more interesting for their own perspective. Middle build is going on for the Abrams. 7 is still looking out for some core damage items. But the first core item is going for the Infernus. But the Toxic Bullets, Kinetic Dash, and Soul Shredder is also for him. The Horn picked up. And they're trying to deliver that right in the right place on the right side of the map. On the way. And will Subhumans trying to contest that play with the Horn, because that's the 6v6 game right now. But they are not even trying to contest or wait. Vindicta will be a bit late to reject that destination point for the Arn, and this 3 time for the lystic. When he's baiting the 3 enemies with his own movement stuff, and Talon is trying to make some chase option into the deep side of the spawn, and Xeno will make a trade against the Zorgi, but Zorgi will take him off as well. The Ivy leads up that way control, but it's not gonna be not gonna bring any benefit for their side, unfortunately. Not that much money for Ivy to start to do something. The slowing hat is going on there. Confront for the pocket, but pocket that far away from the actual core build for that moment. She also requires that much, the large amount of time to find the best shape, the best item build, what it can get there. Melee charge for Vescus, Vindicta, above the 10k, also charging the Mystic, the Spirit Power items. Xenon, what about Xenon? Here's a Quicksilver reload, Quick Striker and Slowing Bullets, but it's too far for from the reality actually. A bit more gunfights over the mid boss, but I think not a single team will try to get it in nearby future. Yeah, we need to find some pick-up options, and Mirage have to leave that way. They start now to escape, and 3 enemies against them. Leave their way up, and Shark will be okay. Here is an initiative play from the Abrams to pick off that kill against Shiv, but I think she was aware about that. You will be okay after all. And that's the time to take off a mid-boss control with no single trade around the map. Charging Kinetic Carbine. Maybe Paradox will try to make some space, but we're gonna leave the mid boss and stick to the fight. Vindicta was under the rest of the utilities from the Ballinger side, but she does escape and everything will be okay, and we will still wait for the good condition for the first pick of maybe a single or a double kill. Will guarantee that finishing off the mid boss, but not yet. Whiskas leaving that fight against the Abrams. subhuman squad trying to get together. Something to get together. And Ivy escaping that side with a mate. Yeah, the pocket will be moved forward to the off lane and Mirage will be against them. This spread of utilities to switch the line wasn't a great idea on subhuman side. They will miss that super abilities on the fight because of that finally. But Abrams trying to get this Vindicta from the long range and stunning her off the wall with that stun. You're looking that strong. And Bavinger's running up with a 3-man kill, and now there will be available to get a mid boss after all. That was a bit risky to get it a bit earlier before a single or multiply kill. Case and Ivy, oh, at least he tried to steal up there, but that was a bit late already. To use his own ulti and do something with that. Yeah, the bow will be on the Bavinger side. They're making the first own for their own, and now they're taking the first boss of the map. And their advantage up to the 27k of Nawars will be that significant, you know. And another urn on the map. Xenon just taking off there. And trying to get it on the right side, to deliver that right on the right, but there will be there will be about 4 or at least more players of the Bavinger side already. They will be ready for that, just in case. This hunting process over this left side of the mid area, and Talon just escaped from that high risk situation. Kelvin setting out the ice wall. Maybe we're gonna make this deep out push of spawn already towards the tier 3 towers of the subhumans team. That will be locked in the spawn. The good swap is coming in. Projectiles also works out. And Shiv, does he have a chance to escape? He does, but what about the other mates of his own team? I'll be forced to use his linking with mate, buff him, but wow, Viscous flanking a bit, but going up. The team to group up together. And what's the fight here? Defending position for the subhumans team. And they gonna miss the large amount of aspects of the map to farm something. They will hold up the spawn and that's it. In the meantime, we are losing Ivy on the right. Another charge to jump into the side, and KNEF on Vindicta also taking down. The tier T towers are gone. And another deep. It's this chase position for Abrams. He will dominate so hard with Mirage. And the entire team over there. They're dumping Pocket, Viscous and Haze as well. And both of these tries will be eliminated just in a moment. I think that's the end. That's gonna be the end. The huge domination. Without any core items. That looks pretty strong. Or yeah, the 7 was on the top. With the Surge of Power and the Put Spirit, but that was but not that long time ago. Is it best 3? No, that's gonna be the best 1 series, because that's the upper bracket semifinals, but the lower bracket semifinal and the next round of the both sides of the bracket will be by the best of 3, and the game they were winning their left side of the mid with their double by the MikaelS on